zodiac sign live oracle readings. So I'm going to have some music here while we wait for people to come in. So here we go. We're going to start here in a few minutes, all zodiac sign oracle readings, okay? Waiting for people to come in. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my live. It is a all zodiac sign readings kind of thing here. Okay, so I'm going to look into your no contact situation here in this live. So, and oh, guess what, too? I'm also going to be doing some bonus readings at the end. So, if you don't get your message, you'll get in the bonus readings and anything else besides your no contact situation, okay? So, without further ado, let's get right to it, okay? Hope you guys and gals are actually doing really good. I'm doing pretty good, raring to go with this live. So, make sure, okay? I'm helping you out. Help me out by sharing, subscribing to this video. It's not hard. Okay, so that way I go viral. People get to see my channel and know who I am and what I do because of you. So thank you to those who do that. I greatly appreciate it. It is the best way to get the algorithms going, the algorithms going, so that way the algorithm and the idioms blast this channel off, okay? Greatly appreciate it. So let's get to it. What's coming up for Aries in their no contact situation with their person in November November 24th to to December 1st. Patience in reverse. Yeah, Aries, and up in your reading. Blossoming abundance. Contract in reverse. Strategy in reverse. And rest and rejuvenation. Clarify patience, contract, and strategy in reverse. Retail, manifesting, and Gaia, student. All right, so Aries, here's what's going on. What's up in your no contact situation, okay? Your challenge is to work on all areas of your life, okay? And really see if this area of your life with your no contact situation is for your highest good, okay? I feel like you have no patience here in the situation. In order to save time and energy. I also feel like whatever kind of idea here you have towards this no contact person, this is your green light. To get that idea going. Now their action towards you is Aries, they're working on their job and focus on that. So they're taking no action towards you for a partnership here. So you need to know this so you're not wasting your time, okay? Whoever this person is, Aries, that you're inquiring about, is releasing you. They're moving on. So here in the near future, you're needing to trust yourself in the universe that there's a bigger plan than you can ever imagine in regards to your life. You're needing to be aware of this and remind yourself this in the near future, especially when you have no strategy here in this situation, Aries, towards this no contact situation, which is going to lead it to the next stage. But I feel as though there is no ending of a cycle yet between you and this person that you're inquiring about, Aries. And it's only because I feel like Aries males, you're learning a lot from your no contact person. With females, I get, Aries, that you're taking a break from it and learning and teaching yourself how to rest and rejuvenate. With you males, it's learning how to relax more in your own skin. And I feel that's how you're going to pick and choose your battles, is you're going to go into relax mode now, away from this. So who is Aries, males and females, inquiring about in this reading? One card, please. This is a person that is not emotionally stable, Aries. This is a person that gets angry easily, has a temperament about them where they fly off the handle easily. They don't have a stable home life. Friends and family fall to the wayside sometimes with them, is what I get channeled in. Man holding a heart in reverse. This is a person, Aries, females and males, that is not open to a romantic life, okay? Someone here that you really do not connect with. Got even community in reverse. But they're getting over, you got to understand, they're going to be trying to get over any jealousy and envy towards you, okay? Male and female Aries. Like, I still get they're going to try to woo you in. It's just it's part of their manipulation tactic to try to keep on willing you in, especially if you watch them on social media. I understand, Aries males and females, of why you don't have any patience now for the situation. You're going to try to move on. It's going to take a moment, though. Okay? So what can Aries males and females take away from their reading? Uncovering treasure beneath the surface lies great bounty, Aries. So that means you're becoming the pirate and really seeing that you are the treasure. And you're going to be learning more so you can navigate through this situation so you come out the victor and not get stuck up in it for very long. Okay? Because that's when you're going to finally have a new cycle away from this no contact person. I just really get that they're really trying to push you aside. But I also get, Aries, they still watch you on social media and whatever you do. So you're needing to know that so that way you don't feed a monster. A very angry monster. Okay. So that's your reading, Aries. Now let's move on to Tauruses. All right, so what's coming up for Tauruses in their no contact situation with their person from November 24th to December 1st? Victory in reverse. Action in reverse. World card in reverse. Envy. Whew. And 6th chakra upright. Clarify. Victory, the world in reverse. And envy upright. Unfulfilled. Action. Caution. Silence. All right, so Tauruses, I'm not going to string you along. I'm going to let you know crystal clear. Nothing's going to come out of this situation. You're going to feel it. You're going to know it. You're going to see it. Okay? There's no attention going to be brought here at all with your no contact person. They're going to take action the other way. That means away from you. Okay? So your challenge here through the situation is to feel it, to know it, so you can move on from it one step at a time. Okay? From this no contact person, because here in the near future, whatever is lacking is what you're going to be learning how to get through in this situation. And you're going to do it one step at a time so it's solid and stable, so you never go again through this bull crap with this no contact person, because they're going to take no initiative towards you. They're not watching you online. They're not going to travel towards you. None of that. And it's going to finally hit the next stage where you feel it and you see it, and you're not even going to say a damn thing to them, and you're going to move past this, because you're going to really see that nothing's coming out of this other than it's draining your health, your energy, and your time. Okay? So who is this no contact person, Taurus, females and males that are dealing with? One card, please. This is a person that is not emotionally balanced here. They have no love and compassion about what they did to you or wanting a romantic situation with you. To be crystal clear, okay, Tauruses? Angel of balance in reverse. Even the 4th chakra in reverse. This person doesn't care. Okay? So what can Tauruses take away from their reading? Travel lightly, simplify your life, Tauruses. That means throw this situation in the compost. You are not more or less in this situation, but you're learning from experience, which is going to give you that wisdom to persevere moving forward. Okay, we all had to learn it in no contact situations and getting ghosted, okay? And you're going to come out the victor, because it's not going to weigh you down anymore, and you're going to reach your destination. That's what you can take away from your reading, okay? Big hugs, Tauruses. That's your reading. Now let's move on to Geminis. Good morning. All right, what's coming up for Geminis in their no contact situation in November 24th to December 1st? Magician and the Mirror in reverse. Financial constraints. Second chakra upright. Door to Spirit in reverse. Deceit in reverse. That's a good sign, Geminis. Here in the end, it's going to matter when that's in reverse. Clarify, Magician in the Mirror and Door to Spirit in reverse, and second chakra upright. Student, manifesting, Gaia, precocious. All right, so Geminis, what's going down in your no contact situation? Your challenge is how it depletes you, your health and your energy. Because here in the situation, you're learning that you're dealing with someone who's very manipulative in your no contact situation. The actions they're going to try to take towards you is try to create and manifest a new beginning with you. But here in the near future, it's going to fall to the wayside because you're going to trust yourself. Okay, that the universe has something bigger and better for you, Geminis, than this no contact person, okay? Which is going to lead to you overcoming any kind of deceit with inside yourself and around this situation, including them, which is going to get you through any kind of highs and lows in this situation. You're going to trust yourself to keep on moving forward out of this. So who is this person? Geminis, males and females, are coming towards me about in this no contact reading. This was the unconsidered option that you had in regards to a romantic situation. So this was someone that definitely strung you along. Talking about that person. Was not appreciative towards a Gemini, male or female. Took you for granted is what I get. Okay? So, what can Geminis take away from their reading? Surrender to the journey, release control from this situation. So that way your source can carry you through to the next stage of your life. Don't hold on to this situation anymore, because you're going to understand that you're the blessings, and blessings are going to be coming in, your abundance, once you let go of this situation, Geminis, okay? So that's your reading. Now let's move on to Cancers. So what's coming up for Cancers in their no contact situation with their person from November 24th to December 1st. Contract in reverse. Now, if you missed Aries, was it Taurus, Gemini, I already did that. You can rewind it back. Back to you, Cancers. Indecision. All tied up. Fourth chakra in reverse. Patience. Clarify. Contract and fourth chakra in reverse. And all tied up upright. Investment. Luck. Planner. Windfall. All right, Cancers. In your no contact situation, your challenge is to make a decision if you want to stay or go. Okay? Because I know that you're going to be feeling this, that there's not enough of the person putting an investment in this partnership, because there's no partnership between you and this no contact person. Now they're stuck in a mental prison, stuck in Stucksville, USA, okay? They're not going to be taking any action towards you because their perspective is blocked off. They're constipated in the head, Cancers, and you need to know this. They're taking no action towards you. Here in the near future, you're going to be feeling that there's no love, compassion, no nothing from this situation. And it's going to make you really write down in your journal how you're feeling about this and take stock of how this situation is making you feel so you can move through it. Here you're going to lead into healing. You're going to go through divine timing, which is going to get you connected to your community, people that are like-minded, that are supportive towards you. And that's when things are going to come into a positive balance, positive cycle for you, Cancers, because you're not getting stuck in this situation any longer, okay? You have me and everybody and their mama that gives a crap about you, Cancers, that want you to have a victory and not get stuck up in this situation any longer, okay? Okay? So who is this person, Cancers, males and females, that are dealing with in their no contact situation? One card, please. This is a person that watches you online and you probably don't even realize that they do, and they do. Now you do, okay? Jason Possibilities in reverse. This is a person that doesn't appreciate a Cancer and doesn't even takes you for granted, Cancers, okay? They're not grateful. Definitely someone who's very constipated and closed off. I'm talking about that person. As I drop cards. So what can Cancers take away from their reading? One card, please. Gates of Triumph. Success expands your life. So you got to open up that new door away from this, because on the other end, the grass is greener for you, Cancers. Forgive them for that new cycle so you can move through that new door, okay? because everybody and their mama's been waiting on you to get past this, okay? Because once you do, you're going to understand you're the blessings and abundance is going to come into your life. Because all you had to do was see ya, bitches. You get what I mean? That's your reading, Cancers. Big hugs. Now, gotta get the cards. Hi there in the chat to Andrew and to Moon Flinch. What are you saying, Moon Flinch? Do you know the level you know? I'm saying I wouldn't care who has it. I wouldn't care who I thought. And I'm saying who I helped you get it or anything like that. Not saying I did. What are you talking about up in my chat? You sound very confused, which is making me going like, huh? But I guarantee I definitely did. I guaranteed you. I definitely, most certainly did. And all it was just needed with that was going to be said that I said. Sounds like you're trying to bust a rhyme up in my chat. If that's from a song or something, I don't know. But anyway, good morning. Let's move on to Leos. If you missed your zodiac sign, you can rewind this live as it's going, okay? So I already did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancers. So what's coming up for Leos in their no contact situation with their person from November 24th to December 1st? The world in reverse. Adjacent possibilities. Appreciation. Second chakra. And holding a heart in reverse. Clarify. The world in reverse. Appreciation, adjacent possibilities, and second chakra upright. Ha, gossip, what the frick? Health, underworld, setbacks, spirituality. All right, so what's going down in your no contact situation, Leos, is that there's gossip here in the community where you're at. I don't get online, I get offline. Here in the situation between you and your no contact person, okay? Which is causing personal challenges in order to distract you from your work. So your challenge here is to get do things in such a different way so it doesn't keep on causing setbacks. So don't give in to that gossip, which will get you to overcome that kind of deceit, okay? And don't allow this personal challenge between you and your no contact situation affect your life, okay? Because that's your challenge to get through it, Okay, if you're watching them online, getting off balance, do your self-care regimen and your power of meditation, okay, to get through it. Now, the action they're going to be taking towards you is no action. They're going to spend some time and space with themselves to recharge their energy in order for to move past this situation. I don't see or feel they're wanting this situation to be with you, Leos, okay? So here in the near future, you're needing to look into having a unique approach to create a new way to make a passive income. Focus on your how you make money and using your creativity. That's what's going to get you through this situation, is when you have a balance of that and your spirituality, okay? Because I feel like this is going to affect your emotions and your home life here in the end if you don't switch things up, okay? And do things different. So you're being called by your spirit guides, your spiritual source, Leos, to use your spirituality, your meditation to connect, so that way you overcome adversity in your emotions, your career, and your home life. Or else it's going to be very hard for you to enjoy the journey, okay? And you're getting this heads up so that way this situation doesn't affect you anymore, okay? Because I know you wanted it a certain way and it didn't work out like that. And it's okay, because what is meant for you will stay, and what is not meant for you will be released for your highest good. And you need to realize that, so that way you take it one step at a time to let this situation go, okay? So who's this person that Leos are inquiring about, male and female? One card, please. Leos. This is a person that is not in hermit mode. Okay. This is a person that has a balance of going out and about and being at home. This is a person that is not going through financial constraints either. I'm talking about that person. They do have a career, have a balance of going out and about. I feel like you know this. I'm talking about that person. This is, and further know about them is that this is a person that doesn't see a relationship with you, okay? They're all about focusing on their career and their material world, okay? Angel of Love in reverse. And you're needing to know this so that way you can identify and start learning how to release this situation, okay? So what can Leos take away from their reading? Find sanctuary, open to your spiritual source, okay? Because now it's time. That way you can trust yourself to have a new beginning and move out of this situation where the grass is greener on the other side, okay? And you get your upgrades there in your sanctuary as well. Because it's your time no matter what age you are. I don't care if you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, 20s, or 30s. You're being called to do so you can get out of this situation, okay, Leos? So that's your reading. Now let's move on to Virgos. right, so what's coming up for Virgos in their no contact situation with their person from, in November 24th to December 1st? Second chakra in reverse. Adjacent possibilities. The world. Appreciation in reverse. And attachment. Clarify all 5 of these cards. Loss. Perfection. Partnership. Easy does it. Gossip. So what you need to know, Virgos, in your no contact situation, your challenge is to move out of this one step at a time, and that's how you're going to be able to win a huge ass victory here, getting over this situation, because you're going to realize it's come to at the end of the road with this one. You're going to have a new beginning with somebody else. I got to say that crystal clear. Not this no contact person, okay? Because the action they're going to take towards you is zipping their lip and just watching you online, Virgos, and that's it. They'll still be at a distance towards you. It's because what's causing them their delays towards you, that no action, is because they're needing to evolve out of perfectionism. And that takes a while for some people. This person is going to take a while. While, I mean years. That's how slow they're being. Okay? Here in the near future, you're going to feel that there is no appreciation in this partnership. Okay? And that's what's going to give you the green light to get the hell out of Dodge. If you get what I mean by that. Out of the situation. It's going to take you a moment, because it's a certain pattern you're going to have to break. So this is why it's going to be slow for you. And it's okay, because when you do it one step at a time, you're guaranteeing that you're going to move on. Why I say this is because this came up and this. Your personal challenge is what's delaying you from moving on completely. So this is why you're needing to break a pattern by doing a whole new routine for you. That's how you break a pattern. So how do you do that, Virgos? If you're asking, Mary, how do I break this frickin' pattern, because it's making me a crazy? It would make anybody crazy, Virgos. So big hugs. You got to come up with a self-care regimen. You got to focus on yourself and love on yourself by investing in yourself. That's how you're going to break it. Okay? You're going to ask yourself what makes you happy in your self-care regimen, and you be consistent. Getting up in the morning, eating. Not too much, but not too little. You just know. Taking a shower, getting your hair and your nails did. Focusing on yourself and what you love, and re-getting to know yourself again. Do you love writing, reading, going out with friends? You get what I mean? And if you do, zip your lip, because you don't want them to be gossiping about you too, okay? You're going to be learning how to deal with this in such a different way, where it's empowering yourself, okay? But not causing any more drama around you, because when it sticks, you're going to make it stick. You're going to come up with a journal. You're going to write how you feel and what you think about the situation, that you're proud of yourself, that you're taking one step at a time moving forward. You're going to look into a meditation that's right for you. Do it 5 to 15 minutes a day, at least. So that way you have the balance to keep on moving forward out of this. If in any time you feel that it's still stressful to you, talk to a therapist, talk to a counselor. They can help you too as well, and they won't spread gossip about you, okay? Neither will I, because healers know their boundaries, and why they make it safe is because we know our boundaries in regards to making it safe with the people that are up in our sanctuary, up in our space, so that way they feel comfortable and safe in order to be their authentic self and not feeling judged and whatnot. Get what I mean, Virgos? All right, so what can Virgos take away from their reading? Fellow travelers, support is around you, Virgos, including me. You can always come around here and I'll do the best I can to be the best healer I can towards you, okay? So this is going to get you to get through confusion. You're going to go slow and take your time. That's your reading, Virgos, okay? Now let's move on to Libras. All right, so what's coming up for Libras in their no contact situation with their person in November 24th to December 1st? First chakra in reverse. Woman holding a coin. Door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. All tied up in reverse. That's a good sign. And broken heart. Clarify. First chakra, door to personal healing and happiness, and all tied up in reverse. Parenthood. Retail. Transporter. Angelic help. All right, so Libras, in your no contact situation, your challenge is to nurture yourself, not this situation, because this situation is going to make you feel insecure and drain the hell out of you. So this is why your challenge is to remember to nurture yourself through this, because you're going to try to get yourself through. Because this person that you're inquiring about in your no contact situation, Libras, they're taking no action towards you. They don't want a new beginning with you. So they're going to be focused more on their career or their business, not the situation with you. Because here in the near future, you're going to have that opportunity to not get in your head about this anymore, Libras, and that's what's going to create movement very quickly out of this situation with your no contact situation person, okay? And it's going to reach its last stage where you're going to be getting angelic help here, even through this reading, okay? To get you through having a broken heart about you and your no contact situation. And it's only because you deserve so much better than this, okay? Because you're ready now to not be stuck up in this situation anymore, okay, Libras? So nurture yourself through your self-care regiment and your power meditation and whatever belief system you have, okay? Because that's what's going to give you the angelic help that you deserve and mend your broken heart, okay? So who's this person, Libras, that are inquiring about in their no contact situation? Male and female Libras. One card, please. This is a person that is not in their head about where they want to go with you, but they don't want to speak up. They want no contact with you. They think that you'll get the hint of them not having any contact with you that should show as a big sign they don't want nothing to do with you anymore, okay? I'm talking about that person. This is a person that also does not have any patience to see where this situation will go with you, Libras, okay? Talking about that person. So what can Libras take away from their no contact reading? Fellow travelers, sport is around you, Libras, including me. You just need to see it, okay? We're here to champion you on to a victory. And you'll know when you have that victory, when you follow your happiness out of this situation, okay? And you'll trust yourself to do it because you'll feel it and be ready. Okay, that's your reading, Libras. Big hugs. I'll see you later. Now let's go on to Scorpios. All right, so what's coming up for Scorpios in their no contact situation with their person in November 24th to December 1st? Hostilities in reverse. That's always a good sign. Blossoming abundance. Deceit in reverse. Fifth chakra upright. And second chakra upright. Clarify hostilities and deceit in reverse. And fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Underworld. Health. Gossip. Denial. So what's going down in your no contact situation, Scorpios, is that your challenge here is to nurture all areas of your life. So that way you're not in denial about what needs to be done here in all areas of your life. Because here in this situation, there's no block between you and this no contact person. You're just needing to look at new unique approaches here. I get in order to contact them. Because they're going to take no action towards you Scorpios at all. Because they're going to be focusing on replenishing their energy and recharge what's next for them in their life. Because here in the near future, there's an opportunity of you being in contact with them, and you're just needing not to allow your personal challenges to hinder you from contacting them and speaking your truth of whether or not what you want to happen in the situation with them. I feel it's going to hit to the next stage where you're going to want that intimacy with them. You're going to want to create that with them, wanting a new start in your personal life with them. But I feel as though you are in denial about bringing it to complete fruition for you Scorpios because of the fact that you're refusing to see the reality of the situation. And the reality is this: you may feel for them, you may want something with them, but you're not doing the actual actions you need to take in order to communicate with them about what you want. You may desire them, but you're not doing anything to show for what you want in regards to contacting them and divulging what it is that you want. Because there's fear there. Fear of rejection, fear of whatever it is that you made big in your mind to hinder that, like to hinder that. Not hither, hinder that. So, who is this person Scorpio males and females are coming towards me about in their reading? One card, please. This is a person that knows their desires, that's very happy and enthusiastic about what they do in life. You may know this person at a distance or long distance, okay? Okay? You know they don't watch you online, Scorpios. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know that. This is why you're coming to me about it, so that way you can inquire about them to see what you can do in this situation. So trust yourself. If you have fears that are so built up inside your psyche about it, and this is what is your personal challenges, why it is you have no contact with this person, face those fears. That's how you conquer it. But if all you're going to do is come to me and not do nothing about it and get all stuck up, you're not even enjoying Journey anymore. You're allowing this monster to grow even further. So if you're a leader in your own life, Scorpios, because I know you love it intense, okay? Do something different. Do better. I know you can do better. Big hugs. So what can Scorpios take away from their reading? Find sanctuary, Scorpios, and open to your spiritual source. You know what that is? Meditation time. You need to confront those through your meditation. And then it's going to get you to start confronting them in your dreams. Then you're going to understand what to really focus on. Is it this person, or is it your fulfilling your full potential, your dreams? You'll know, because you'll trust yourself, because you did the first attempt. And then on forth, to invest in yourself instead of this situation anymore in order to trust yourself. And I'm here for it, okay, Scorpios. I'd rather you trust yourself and keep on coming to me and then get all caught up in a mental prison because of your fears. I don't advocate fostering your fears, Scorpios. That's why I do these readings, so you know, okay? That's your reading, okay? Now let's move on to Sagittariuses. All right, so what's coming up for Sagittarius is in their no contact situation with their person in November 24th to December 1st. That was easy. It was just one. Strategy in reverse. Fifth chakra. Patience in reverse. Anxiety in reverse. That's a good sign. Woohoo! Fourth chakra upright. Sagittarius. Clarify. Strategy, patience, and anxiety in reverse. Mechanic. Business. Silence. Underworld. All right. Sagittarius, is your challenge in your no contact situation is to focus on you becoming stable, solid, and secure to move through this, okay? Because you're being protected here in this situation. When you do this, okay? Because here in this situation, the things are being fixed here. And your person here has no patience. They're still holding on to you, Sagittarius is. Oh, yeah. They're gaining very little awareness of the situation and their impatientness. So don't worry, I don't feel like they're coming towards you. They're just very impatient here. Here in the near future, things are going to still be in silence between you two. But you are going to overcome that anxiety and worry here in the situation. I feel also the person that you're inquiring about too, Sagittarius. Here in the end, you're going to be looking into unique approaches here in regards to having love and compassion with yourself and forgiving this person, because you're going to go with inside you in order to have a new beginning. So you move out of this situation. I don't feel and I don't see, Sagittarius, as you and this no contact person really being with each other. They'll still try to hold on to you, but they're not going to do nothing to really resolve things between you two. But if anything, you are going to be fixing things so you can move out of this situation. To be crystal clear, Sagittarius, is I don't string no one along here. You have every right to enjoy your journey, not to get stuck up in this situation for any longer than what you have been, okay? So who is this person Sagittarius are inquiring about? Male and female Sagittarius. One card, please. This is a very jealous person, Sagittarius. I'm talking about that person. This is a person that lacks within inside them, and then that's why they don't have patience for you, is because of the fact that they're controlling and wanting always more and more and more from a Sagittarius. Talking about that person, that jealous person. So what can Sagittariuses take away from their reading? Answer the call. Your spiritual source, your whatever you believe in, angels, spirit guides, they're trying to get your attention right now to let you know it's time to go. Let's go, Sagittarius. Let's go on to the next stage now, because this is no longer serving you for your highest good. Okay? That way you see that there are people here that want to enjoy your company, Sagittariuses. This is going to get you to the next stage of savoring your life again. Okay? Yippee for Sagittariuses. That's your reading, okay? Hi there to Linda. Good morning. Sirs and ma'ams. Glad you can join my live. Now let's move on to Capricorns. Bonus readings at the end. If you missed your reading, you can always rewind the live while it's still going, okay? All right, so what's coming up for Capricorns in their no contact situation with their person in November 24th to December 1st? All tied up in reverse. That's a good sign. 6th chakra. Deceit. Community in reverse. An angel of love in reverse. Clarify, all tied up, and community in reverse, and deceit upright. Angelic help. Parenthood. Retail. Loss. All right, what's going down, Capricorns, in your reading is that you're going to be getting a lot of help from your spiritual source, angels, spirit guides up in this situation. Because your challenge here is to get out of confusion about it, to see clearly now, and really envisionate what your life should be like apart from this situation. Because you need to know that the person is not going to take any actions towards you for your highest good. They're going to come towards you with deceit. Especially if you've been watching them online, Capricorns. This person is going to keep hidden. They're not going to come towards you, even if they try to entice you, whatever they say or do online, okay? They're not going to come towards you. They're going to be trying to make sure they take care of themselves, okay? I'm not going to lead you on. You're going to know they're not going to take any action towards you But if you get wrapped up in their deceptions of what they say online and their stupid quotes, don't get reeled in, okay, Capricorns? It's part of their deceit, okay? Because here in the near future, you're going to see it out in the community, on or offline. But I feel online, you're going to see this. And that's when you're going to start realizing how you want to save your time and your energy and doing something different here than being reeled in by your no contact person, okay? You're going to hit the last stage of this cycle, which you're going to have a new beginning, doing something completely different. Because you're going to see in this situation that the person's very materialistic. They never really wanted a relationship. And this is what's going to have a major phase ending to a new beginning with you doing something entirely different than getting stuck up in this situation for any longer, okay? So who's this person, that Capricorn male and females, coming towards me about their no contact situation? One card. This is a person, not a romantic person. They may be very enthusiastic about life, have a lot of energy, but this is a person that doesn't take care of themselves, their emotions, or even their home life. They're very imbalanced in that kind of part, but they definitely show a mask of, I'm always happy all the time, I'm always enthusiastic about life. But they hide a lot of stuff in regards to emotions. I even get this person, it gets indecisive about when it comes down to relationships too. So what can Capricorns take away from their reading? Great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward out of this situation, okay? Because it's going to get you to not stand on the sidelines anymore and have joy and delight in your life. Okay? That's your reading, Capricorns. Now let's move on to Aquariuses. Dropped a card. Good morning. All right, so what's coming up for Aquarius is in their no contact situation with their person in November 24th to December 1st. Appreciation in reverse. Happy family. Fourth chakra upright. Woman holding a heart in reverse. And door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. Clarify appreciation and woman holding heart in reverse and fourth chakra upright. Transporter. Helper. Precocious. parenthood. I feel like with you Aquariuses, this is a person that you had a home life with, that's your no contact person. I feel like they moved out and you're inquiring about them. So here in your no contact situation, Aquariuses, your challenge is to try to have a happy home life in order to move past this and realize there was no appreciation for you. Because whoever this person that you're inquiring about, but I get that used to have a home life with, they're still going to show love and compassion towards you if you guys land up talking with each other. I don't see them making the initiative to talk to you, but them trying to figure out their goals in life. And if you wrap up around it, if your guys' desires meet up, I feel like they're figuring out things and trying to set boundaries between you two. I don't feel like they have bad intentions towards you or ill will. I just feel like there's no contact, no action. I feel like they're waiting on you, Aquariuses, to do that. Here in the near future, it's going to affect your emotions about family and friends. You're going to feel upside down here in the near future. The highs and lows of how this affects you. So be careful with the sharpness of your own tongue, Aquariuses, is what got channeled in here in your near future, because it's going to affect how you are with friends and family. I get especially with your family life. Here in the near future, when it goes to that next stage, you're not going to have a new beginning with this person in your no contact situation, because you're going to try to figure out how to nurture yourself as you work towards any goals that you have in life. You're going to be going through 3 transformations in order to come out of your comfort zone in order to reach this last stage. But you still haven't let go of them, Aquariuses. You may watch them online, Aquariuses. You knew there was some kind of deceit here in the situation. It was because of there was no, I get that you didn't take action to nurture this situation. So who's this person Aquarius is inquiring about? Is there no contact person? Male and female Aquariuses. This is a person that kept to themselves, spent time with themselves, put energy towards what they desired a lot, very enthusiastic, but probably didn't show it to you that much. You got the other side to the coin. They had fun in life, and then when they came home, you only got to see the other side of the coin, where there was a lot of silence between you two when they came home. Aquariuses, that's what I got from Goddess of the Moon. They kept what they felt. They kept a lot of things from you. They were not happy with their home life with you. That's what I got. I'm talking about that person. So what can Aquariuses take away from their reading? Well, guess what, Aquariuses? This is what you can take away from your reading. Have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. It's time to move out of this situation, because it's not for your highest good, okay? You have fellow supporters and travelers around you, including me, Aquariuses, that support you in your victory. So that way you're not spending any second of any moment of any part of the day in this situation to suffer to grow, because you're here to enjoy the journey to grow, okay? Not surviving, but thriving, okay? So that's your reading, okay, Aquariuses. And thank you there to Lunar Star Watch. Good morning and big hugs. Yeah, I wouldn't be smiling either about it, because it just feels like just sucks, you know? But at least you know that you don't have to stay there for very long anymore. Let's move on to Pisces. Bonus readings at the end if you didn't get your messages. We're almost at the end of the Zodiac wheel. So if you missed your reading, you can always watch the playback or rewind the live as we speak, okay? Bonuses is going to be for Zodiac male and female leaders. We're going to look into your no contact situation, and then bonus reading for male and female Zodiacs for anything else that you're inquiring about, of wanting to know your answer in this live, okay? Or even after the live. So what is coming up for Pisces in their no contact situation with their person in November 24th to December 1st? Blossoming abundance in reverse. Thinking woman. Rest and rejuvenation. Community. Anxiety in reverse. That's a good sign. Clarify blossoming abundance in reverse. Rest and rejuvenation and community upright. Laborer. Loss. Retail. Spirituality. So Pisces, you and your no contact situation with your person. Your challenge here in your situation is to understand, learn and teach yourself to transform, so that way you're not stuck up in this situation, okay? Because in this situation, there's no work being done in this situation. This person is taking no action towards you at all. They're going to call it as a loss, go in hunker down, rest and rejuvenation mode. They're going to go and relax like a beach whale on the beach, okay? And they're going to consider this as a total loss, okay? And mourn the situation. Yep, they're going to be mourning you, Pisces. And you need to know this so that way you understand, I knew they had feelings for me. Sorry about that. I kicked the thing with my toe. And so that way you can understand, yes, even if they didn't show it, I'm telling you right now, they had the feels for you. The feelings. Here in the near future, I feel like you're going to get past this and go out in the community, and there's going to be people that are very much going to want to connect with you, Pisces, because you have a lot of things in common. You are a very outgoing and beautiful individual, and these people, they're going to be having a lot of things in common where you'll develop a friendship. Even there'll be an opportunity to see whether or not if one of them is going to be a love interest. Either way, these are the community that you're going to be going on, either on or offline. You'll feel your way of whether or not you want to go on or offline. These are the people that you can connect with on a lot of different levels, okay? And it's going to help you save time and energy in order to create more movement in your life, which is going to hit you to the last stage of this cycle ending between you and your no contact person, Pisces, where you're going to overcome anxiety and worry about this because you're going to be connecting with your spiritual source through your meditation and your spiritual practices, okay? Because they're trying to get your attention in order for you to understand your unique journey, okay? So what can Pisces, actually, you know what? Let's ask another question. Pisces, let's see. Who is this no contact person Pisces is inquiring about in their reading? Pisces, males and females. This is a person that obviously did not have a pre-made family. This is a person that didn't even want something like that. You get what I'm meaning? This could be a person at a distance from you, like long distance. But I feel as though this is a person that never really wanted a family. And I wouldn't be surprised if they led you on to believe that they did and then fell by the wayside with it. You know what I'm saying? I also get this person could have been a friend at first. Okay, talking about that person. So what can Pisces take away from their reading? Begin now. Take your first step. Try to have a new cycle. Break that routine, okay, between you and that no contact person, because now it's your time. Spend some time with mending and healing and releasing anything that's burdening your heart, okay, Pisces, because love flows through you and to you. So no need to be, running after anybody in regards to love, because they'll come to you and it'll be for your highest good to know crystal clear, okay? Because you're a very lovable person, Pisces, and that's what you need to take away from this reading. Not getting caught up in this situation anymore, okay? That's your reading, Pisces. Hi there to Janice Kelly, V4B. Good morning. From Strawberry and Big Mama. Let's do some bonus readings too, okay? Let's see, bonus reading about anything else you're coming towards me about. Then the no contact situation for Zodiac male and female leaders, okay? Switch it up, you know what I'm saying? All right, so bonus reading starts now. The first one. Give me one card for female zodiac signs and their answer to whatever they're coming towards me about. And the second card for male zodiac sign, whatever they're coming towards me about, both from now and whatever time they're after this live. All right, females, take shelter. The answers lie within. So it's time to heal, mend, or release what no longer serves you. Any new ideas can be incubated for springtime, okay? So that way, mending things at home too. You just know what you need to mend at home. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right? Because you need some introspection time. That way you're trusting yourself in order to move forward or in regards to making that decision about your situation. Because you need to foster that trust within inside you, okay, females? Now more than ever. Now, males, here's your answer. Get the bigger picture. You are a leader in your own life. So trust yourself and make decisive decisions, because that's what a leader does. Not get knee deep into the details and get trapped up in your head about it, because that's only fostering your mental prison, not fostering your own expansion and moving towards your fullest potential, okay? Because your perspectives, males and females, are needing to change in order to get out of your head about the situation you're inquiring to me about and see that this life is beautiful and you are just getting that experience from that situation in order to move out of it, not to foster more of your mental prison, okay? That's your guys' answers to your bonus reading, okay? Really hope it helps. Now let's move on to last two bonus readings. First, for female zodiac sign leaders. We're going to look into your no contact situation. So what's coming up for female zodiac sign leaders and their no contact situation with their person in November 24th to December 1st? Sixth chakra in reverse. Healer of the ages. Envy. Door to romance. Woo! What the frick? Appreciation. Clarify. Envy and door to romance upright. And sixth chakra in reverse. Work smart. Designer. Unlock. Planner. All right, female zodiac sign leaders. Your challenge in your no contact situation is to not focus on it, but focus on recharging and healing your health and your energy, okay? Because this is what's going to keep on persevering you forward, okay? Because here in this situation, you're dealing with someone who's not being smart. Here, your no contact person is not being smart in the situation. It's because they're dealing with lack, envy, and jealousy towards you. And it's only because they see that there's competition and you're a part of that competition. Meaning, you're dealing with somebody that has an issue, and not only about you getting attention, I mean from your suitors, or you get what I mean? But also you getting attention and recognition for the hard work you do. Yeah, double-edged sword. They're making themselves that double-edged sword for themselves. So I wouldn't worry about it, because here in the near future, there's going to be a new beginning here. An opportunity where it was locked, but now it's being open, of a new person, I feel, that is going to enter your life. Well, they're going to be wanting to get to know you. A new opportunity in romance, okay? Yeah, I'm shook as much as you are. You probably didn't see it coming, but here it comes. Here in the near future, door to romance is being unlocked for you, female zodiac sign leaders. Yeah, you got to see it again. There you go. Cha-ching. And it's being unlocked, which is going to get you to the next stage of, you're going to have a lot of gratitude and focusing on that, on what you have in your life to get through the changes. That even if they try to follow you online and all that stuff, female zodiac sign leaders, it's like they're going to be left in the crowd. Just keep on watching you. It's going to be very hard for them to even get your attention. Okay? It's because you're going to make sure that you focus on your gratitude for the things and everything you have in life that makes you happy. And you're going to understand that it's critical for you to make a plan in order to make each day count too. I see you constantly moving forward from this no contact person. And I just feel like this no contact person hasn't and will not. It's like they refuse to want to move away from you. Because I feel as though they know what they lost. You get what I'm saying? So who's this no contact person that female zodiac sign leaders is inquiring about in their no contact reading here? This is a person that lacks that drive, that ambition, that desire to want to learn and do something different in this situation. They just are so blocked off in regards to doing something different about this situation. They keep on repeating and expecting that something will be different. And I feel like you know this, female zodiac sign leaders, so that's the reason why you don't put forth the energy towards them, because it's like same thing, different day. It's like, how old are you? You get what I'm saying? That's that person. They don't have the same desires as you, and I feel as though you know this. Fake hugs. Understood. So what can female zodiac sign leaders take away from their reading? Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. in your life that are much bigger and better, because you're learning through this situation to see that your world, this beautiful world, is your oyster, and there's so much to explore other than this situation. And I feel like you know this. This is why I see that you're more focused on being grateful for the things you have than this person that you have no contact with. And you're just getting that reassurance of keep on trusting yourself to move past this no contact person, because they're just trying to waste your time. It's going to get you to heal, mend, connect, and release. And you'll just know which one you have to choose. And I feel like you're going to release this situation, even though they're still going to try to come up in your energy, still trying to see if they can get your attention. And you're just going to be like, not even saying a damn thing. You're going to be more focused on what you want to build and cultivate. You know what I'm saying? So that's your reading. Now let's move on to male zodiac sign reading. No, male zodiac sign leader. I'm going to do your reading now. Good morning there, Jeff West. All right, so what's coming up for male zodiac sign leaders in their own no contact situation with their person in November 24th to December 1st? Happy family in reverse. Door to personal healing and happiness. Yin and yang in reverse. The thinking man. Strategy in reverse. Clarify happy family. And yin and yang in reverse, and the thinking man upright. Peacemaker. Odd jobs. Slow. Science. All right, male zodiac sign leaders. Here in your no contact situation, your challenge is to have a new beginning in your personal life, where you're healing and evolving and asking yourself what makes you happy in a practical way, not giving into addictions of any kind, breaking those patterns, okay? Because here in this situation, you're needing to become the peacemaker in your family dynamic, okay? This is what's going to help you foster more growth and expansion in your life. Because whoever you are inquiring about, they're taking no action towards you at all. They're transitioning out of this situation to be crystal clear, male zodiac sign leaders. You're needing to know that. Here in the near future, it's going to be a slow burner for you to learn and understand this, that they are transitioning out of this situation, and you're needing to know this so that way, well, you don't get caught up in a mental prison about it, okay? It hits into this last stage where I feel as though you're going to be over analyzing this situation in order to keep an open mind as something is unfolding just for you. I don't feel like you're going to come up with any kind of plan or strategy And I don't see you being indecisive about this and not having a new beginning. You're going to still try to hold on to them. Male zodiac sign leaders. That's what I get. You're not going to move on from them. You're going to still try to hold on to them. It's because you know what they are worth to you. And yet you mask how you feel about them. It's because you're scared of how you feel about them deep down. Vulnerability is scary for you. This is why you're needing to spend time in your own sanctuary to really confront these fears, because you are feeding a monster and you're making it so big when I can be like, that's better in a horror movie, because you know when you watch it in a horror movie, you can laugh and go, that's ridiculous. You get what I'm saying? Where you know that all the props, all the makeup, when it all gets pulled apart, it's a human being and you know the ins and outs of it. If you looked at your own fears and really see them from what they are, you would be laughing instead of freaking yourself out. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I advocate doing a self-care regimen and fostering that investment and doing your power meditation, because then you can confront your fears in such a different way. So in next month, I'll be doing daily meditations, and we're going to go one step at a time with it. All are welcome, including you, male zodiac signs, okay? I'm going to do the first 14 days of 5-minute meditation each day at 9:30 a.m. 5 minutes that you can invest in yourself. And then the next week will be 10. And then at the end of the last week of December will be 15 minutes. That's because I know we've been heavily conditioned in our society to not invest in our own balance. So I'm going to do it one step at a time. So that way you don't feel that you're going to be falling asleep. You can have discipline in such a different way to make sure you're able to do that 5 minutes and be consistent, because you're just as important as all the other investments that you put into. And you're going to see yourself grow and expand from the inside out. Even if it's 5 minutes a day, it'll make all the difference when you take yourself out of the everyday hustle and bustle equation and give yourself time to relax and rebalance. You get what I mean? So that's going to happen in December. If you subscribe, you're going to get that notification. If you don't, well, then you don't. Who's this person? The male zodiac sign leaders are coming towards me about in their no contact reading. This is a person that doesn't feel like there is a relationship that's going to evolve out of this situation with you. They haven't put their time and their energy in this because they feel that your desire about what a relationship is different from them. Even you guys have different a belief system, spirituality. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about that person. You know them and you've been watching them. I'm talking about that person. So what can male zodiac sign leaders take away from their reading? Travel lightly, simplify your life. It's time to put down the burdens of your no contact situation. You'll just know because you'll trust yourself, because you'll be ready to do this. If you're going, but Mary, I'm not, then you're not ready. Because when you are, that's when you break trail and you do something different that grows and expands your life for the highest good. And it's okay. Sometimes it takes us time, but we always find our way there. Even through stubbornness of wanting to hold things on. Oh, yes, we all go through it. If you're a human being, including myself, this is why I know this stuff, so that way I let you guys know. You always find your way. Sooner or later, you know. That's your reading, okay? Male zodiac sign leaders. Now, that's the end of all zodiac sign readings and bonuses. If you missed it, the playback, I'm going to be having timestamps after this live, okay? So that way you can go right to your reading, all right? Quick, brief update on what's going down. If you want to ask any questions real quick, you can leave them down in the live chat. If not, I hope you have a wonderful day. But if you want to subscribe to my channel, I will be having more readings, okay, for the rest of the year into the next year of no contact readings for all zodiac sign and non-zodiac signs. I'll be doing monthlies on my channel, weeklies and dailies. So that way you guys get what you need in regards to forward movement. And yes, I'll be doing those daily meditation practices. They're going to be so freaking easy. You don't have to have a belief system for it. You just need to show up. And it'll be at 9:30 a.m. I'll try to make sure it doesn't conflict with any other my other lives, so that way you get what you need and you're raring to go to what you need to do, whatever you need to do for the rest of the day. You can do these meditations at any point in time, but it'd be great if you do them with me, so that way you understand how the practices go, okay? Anything else? Things are going really good in my life. Okay, I try to make sure I'm focused. I've been very much focused on what I'm doing as a single mom, and also what I do on my channel in order to help you guys and gals out. And I do appreciate it, especially if you've been following me for a while or just started to as a subscriber, to comment down below. The algorithm needs it so that way my channel can grow and expand, okay? Because not everyone's going to be able to see my channel. And I love to hear from you about any little thing, okay? It's very rare that I block people at all. People have been very respectful towards me in the comments, and it's just very rare that people are not. So I recognize those who have been very respectful for commenting, liking, and sharing, because the algorithm needs to know that you like my channel and to show more people, okay? I put a lot of work into what I do each and every week, each and every month, and even daily. Because behind the scenes, I'm the only one that does the job here of doing a blog, doing practices, doing oracle readings, okay, posting all social media stuff. Yeah. I have my own special sponsor as well, which I shall not name. But this person does help me out a lot, and I greatly appreciate him. And yes, he watches my channel. And no, I'm not going to tell you who my special sponsor is. And no, it's not YouTube. I'll be crystal clear about that. And YouTube can do what they will with that information. I have no qualms with no one. I just love doing my job. And so your support is needed in order for my channel to grow and expand. I've been doing this for years, so I know I deserve this platform, and I am very responsible with this platform that I have. I don't go out of my way to string people along. I'm a very good leader and healer, and I've been doing this for years, and I will never give up on doing it. If you ever want a personal reading, you can order it up on my website in thatmysticoraclemary.com. I also do blogging in order to help you with your relationship, with parenting, being ghosted. Anything that you need is in that blog. You just need to become that seeker. And it's a blog for seeker on my website. And it's really great because you click on it, you scroll, and you find it out what you need. And it works with any kind of belief system. I make a sanctuary up in my channel where there is no one preaching your belief system in regards to trying to manipulate someone into believing their belief system. I make this a sanctuary where you can be yourself. This is not a church. This is you kicking back, getting your answers, getting what you need out of this, and moving forward and fostering your own trust, your own growth, and your own transformation through these live sessions. Not for me or someone else to preach at you what you should believe in your belief system, because you already gone through that trial and tribulation and seeking those things out. I'm here to advocate in my channel that all belief systems, all spiritual practices are welcome. And if I people attacking other people through manipulation and fear tactics of going to going to hell if they don't believe in a certain thing, or being persecuted because they're either Christian, Catholic, Muslim, Hindu, then yeah, I'm going to stick up for everybody that is dealing with that crap, because everybody has a right to believe what they want to, but not go up in my life to start preaching to other people. If they don't do something, their God is going to damn them to some kind of hell. You get what I'm saying? So that's what you get when you sign up here, is that I'm not going to judge you. I'm just going to get you where you need to go, give you that advice, and I want you to trust yourself in what it is you want to choose. Nothing's set in stone. Your free will can always change everything. So know your power with that in any given situation, okay? And so, with that being said, I really hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you at the next live. I think it will be about maybe 7 or 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that way it's a good type of time for you and it's not too early. I'm trying to see what's good around this time, so that way I'm able to catch you guys and you're able to catch me live, okay? So let me know in the comments down below, if you want to share anything about your belief systems, because I love hearing what you believe in, okay? It's really cool to me. I don't get weird about, how people get weird about talking about politics and religion. I'm that kind of person that doesn't. I find it interesting. because there's so many different belief systems out there that I haven't even heard about. And I'm a mystic, and mystics want to know about everything about life. So that's what I find very interesting. And if you're brave enough to let me know, then kudos to you. Because what I believe in, that anything is possible, everything is limitless, and even people's belief systems are very beautiful. And you probably didn't hear all that much, but yeah, that's what I feel. And I'm very different from um, mystics that are on here. And I'm okay with that because everybody's unique in their own way. In order to stand out, I don't care if I stand out or not. I'm just am who I am. And I'm not Popeye the Sailor Man, okay? Hopefully that made you laugh. But anyway, I really hope you have a really good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye for now.